Lots to week 1 matches, Lightli versus Harun. Um, After a little bit of technical difficulties, but so looking at this, we've got Lightli with his Unga team plus extra Okina, which is not at all surprising, versus Harun with a pretty funny looking team. Speed Oku, terrifying, does a lot of damage. Extra Aya is pretty darn good. There's some people who definitely rave a lot about her, but I mean, Wind Electric is a very good defensive typing. Intuition and Unjustness are two very good abilities. Power Doremi is really strong, but will die at the slightest wrong look. Dequagma was pretty good in utility and healing power. Everyone gasses up extra Remilia. I've literally don't think I've ever seen her brought into a match, so we'll see what she does. And I mean, Defense Okina is just pretty good defensively. Lightly leading with Suwako, trying to maybe call an Aya lead. Ooh, this is actually a pretty good lead for Harun here, because Momiji will eat the distortion bomb and hit really hard back with an earth move. And really, Lightli doesn't actually have too much in the way of good switches here. He could switch in Tokiko on an earth move, but then you're risking steel. Junko could maybe come in. She's got some nice natural bulk to her. And so she can maybe take a hit and hit back with Harun bringing Momiji back to bring out Remilia. That is a pretty good play here, because Remilia eats the distortion bomb and will not take too much from Poison Stream either. So let's see what she does in response to Suwako. Lazy Mist it. Going for the weak proc. Doesn't get it. And now that's troubling because Wako has a sub up. Although that really doesn't do too much for Lightli besides, I guess, PP stalling. I don't think Poison Stream's gonna do too much here. It did a fair amount, but I mean, Remilia has Perch, and she can just, if she snipes a Lazy Mist, you're in trouble here. Don't switch in Show here, because this would most likely be a Lazy Mist because sub is down and Harun can pull for another weak proc. Water Poison is a bit of a problem for Lightli. But yeah, 130 Okina probably just does a lot. Oh, and there's the weak proc. On something that doesn't affect too much. Yeah, having access to Thunderlords and Off-Season Bloom, Okina is gonna do a fair amount of damage here. And yeah, proven right as it one-shots Remilia. And just like that, I still don't really know what Remilia does, besides, I guess, tank focus hits. Oh, but here comes the Speed Utsuho. So Lightly swinging here leads me to believe that this is a Scarfed Okina, which is interesting in that I'm assuming that means he's going to sack Okina, because I don't think 130 coverage move, but it missed. Unfortunate. And Harun going Blaze Spear over Blaze of Tenmei. It's, I mean, really there's no reason not to go Tenmei on Utsuho, I guess, unless you're running up against something with Invalidate. So, down 5-5. Okina, it is definitely, that miss was definitely bad for Lightly because a lot of damage on Utsuho would make switching here a lot more dangerous. Take the pursuit. It's gonna do. Oh my god! Well, there's the payment. It's fine because I think that's mostly fine because if Okina hit, Utsuho probably would have been dead here anyways. So using the Doremi as an answer to Kikuri is an interesting choice because Kikuri just straight up might kill. Because Doremi does not have defense stats. But on the opposite side of the spectrum, if this is like Specs or Bandit, it could probably kill first. And getting rid of Kikuri would be really big. Sneak attack is not going to kill. And Pursuit is also not going to kill. Because it's not boosted. Now the question remains, does Lightli leave? Why is her health bar still blue? What? There's something wrong with Lightli's game. Oh, there we go. Finally updated. I mean, this whole streaming setup is kind of scuffed, but... So... He could roll Sneak Attack here, predicting... Harun, actually. Harun to predict a switch. But, nope. Harun just swung, and there goes Kikuri. Now that is also really problematic because this Doremi is really dangerous for Sho and Junko. Now that leaves Tokiko as really the only answer. Now is Harun Uber Giga Chad moment running mixed? Like no speed investment mix. Because if he's banking on like stuff like sneak attack for okay, so he is just switching, makes sense. In comes the Kawakuma, takes the changeling, and probably is he going offensive or is he gonna go Wako? This one might be a good time to get Wako in and heal. At the same time, there's a number of things Kawakuma could do to, could maybe, I don't know if it gets Drought. It could get Drought. I do think, yeah, Suwako's probably the play here, because this is a good chance to try and get some health back, or like sub up to get health back a bit more safely, which is what Lightli is going to go for. Now, Harun, this could be a time Harun goes into... what? Goes into, like, Momiji? Just the screenshot of Teams. So, Ramilia's dead, and Utsuho's dead. Aya's not the play here, Doremi's low, so it's... you either try to do something with Koa here, or you go into Momiji to press Earth Move. Which is a bit problematic because Tokiko's still around. Okay, so he was pivoting out, but he didn't know, and now Wako is in a really, really good position. Because Harun doesn't really have anything to switch into a +1 Poison String or Distortion Bomb. Okay, he's just going to let it sit in and take the Distortion Bomb. Ah, instead of Power Spot, probably to go into Momiji. So, yeah, just hit Distortion Bomb on the probably incoming Momiji. He's not switching out Wako. This is a, not Wako, Koakuma. This is a... What is Harun cooking here? He's not going to break the sub. That's for certain. I was assuming the Power Spot was going up for a switch into like Momiji to take a Distortion Bomb, get up to full, and then be able to just kind of press Earth Move and scare out the Wako. But now I suppose he's just trying to get rid of the sub when he's only doing like 2 damage with an Impulse? I don't really know what Harun is cooking here. Seems like the chat has decided they're sleeping, which makes sense because we are just kind of... We've got 2 bulky things sitting in on each other doing literally no damage. Because Harun's pressing Impulse and Lightli won't press Poison Stream. Oh, well, here's Poison Stream. Jeez. Is the sub finally gonna break? Oh lol, no. This thing does 2 damage. So like, maybe Harun's just looking to... I have no idea. I'd say Koa, like sacking Koakuma and just try to eat up as much PP as possible? I don't think Koa dies here. Oh, Koa dies here. Okay. Yeah, I suppose +1. Distortion Bomb. Now you go Momiji here. Hit Earth Move. And then threaten another Earth Move. After you live the +1 Distortion Bomb. Or you go Aya and I don't know what you do with Aya here. Maybe Momiji doesn't I guess that will break the sub. And you go Momiji here now? That is a similar vein, I guess, of what I was thinking. Because now Momiji comes in, threatens Earth Move, and Lightli either stays in to just try and take and kill, or like goes to Tokiko. That's some real live Isuwako reactions. Going out to Doremi. Okay, sacking Doremi to get a free switch into Momiji. This is looking GG. Because I don't really think... Without Doremi, you don't survive Sho Junko. Yeah, and that doesn't one-shot. So this is probably the safest play, I suppose, because you live. And then you pray Aya can finish up when it probably can't. I guess you go, what, steel move here? Instead of rock drills? Or, yeah, rock drills. And then get changeling on. Yeah, this is looking like GG for Harun. With Miji, go out into Aya. Tokiko changelings into probably Sho. And then clicks Killing Bite. There goes Junko for the impulse. I suppose that makes sense. And yeah, this is probably GG because Aya doesn't really do anything to Junko. I guess we'll see. Maybe Harun's packing some really cool tech in the back that's gonna get rid of this Junko in like one move without Aya dying. Well, Aya took the impulse and hit backdraft and did about a quarter. And that right there is GG. I'm quite glad that I have muted the soundboard because my god, people are going hard with it. And overtake does not kill here. Yep. That is a 4-0 in Lightli's favor. Unfortunate, but not unsurmountable. Harun could definitely still come back. So we'll have to see in later matches. We'll see you then.